Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. Today I am going to be looking at my second draft team. Now the first draft that I posted a couple of days ago was before the fixture announcements, and I thought let me go through all of my players and give you guys my thoughts on the next coming weeks. Now just to let you guys know, the transfer window is still open and the preseason is underway, so there's going to be a lot of players to kind of look out for, and I'm going to give you guys some options that actually came through from the preseason. Now before I continue, I just want to say thank you so much for the amazing support, and the other thing that I wanted to mention is let me know in the comments below if you guys like the green or yellow theme on my videos. It'd be quite interesting to see what you guys think. And of course, if you want to become a Fantasy Football Hub member to be able to use their tools for fantasy football, please use my link in the descriptions below. So, oh yeah, I gotta just say that subscribe if you're new, because I'm gonna be creating a lot of videos. I'm gonna go through the preseason games as well to see who's actually playing, and you know, and this game is not for 1 month, guys. It's a long season, and I'm gonna go through every single game week. Okay. So here we go. So let's go through the team. As you can see, McCarthy in goal against Crystal Palace. Now I'm going to have a set and forget goalkeeper. I really do want a second goalkeeper though to rotate, but I need that 0.5 to kind of spend elsewhere. It's very important. Like I kind of hold that for other players. But looking at the first 4 to 8 game weeks for Southampton, it looks really good. I mean, forget these greens, right? Crystal Palace away is a good fixture. Okay, Tottenham one's going to be difficult. Burnley away, West Brom at home, Everton at home, Aston Villa away, Newcastle at home. These fixtures are good for Southampton to keep a clean sheet. So I'm really happy to actually have him, and he could be one of the best goalkeepers to own. Now, of course, I would love to have a rotation goalkeeper, but I do not want to spend that extra 0.5. I don't want to. I need it. I actually need it. It's weird how much I need it. But I got this other goalkeeper that is 4 million that has a chance to play because Tom Heaton is injured. If Tom Heaton is injured and Reina is going to Lazio or something, he should be the main guy for Aston Villa. So if you look at the fixtures for Aston Villa, you know, they don't have a game in game week 1. That's fine. He'll be on the bench anyway. And to be honest with you, I won't play him unless he just becomes really good. I don't know. I think he can definitely help me out along, you know, throughout the season. So I'm kind of fine with him being on the bench for now. But yeah, 4 million goalkeeper that has a really high chance to play is what we want. Now, for this kind of like strategy here, as you can see, I've got 2 premium defenders. Then I got these really cheap 4 million defenders that actually might play. So I kind of got a few here that has a chance to play. Now, what I'm doing here is basically looking at the preseason, and I am kind of like looking out for these 4 million players. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just basically looking out for them. And if they do play a lot of games and if they are match fit, then they have a higher chance to play. And I would love to have a 4 million player that actually plays. Would definitely help me out, guys. Like, I think this is a very good kind of strategy to go with. So instead of me getting like 4.5s, I kind of scraped out as much as money as possible, and I got 2 premium options that has a high chance to return. So that is the kind of the strategy that I'm going with. Now, I'm not saying these defenders here that are going to play, we still need to wait. There's still a lot of preseason games to kind of watch, and then we will make our decisions near the end on which one of these players that actually is going to play. And I think there's going to be a couple of 4 million players that might actually help us throughout the season. As for the midfielders, you got Hakim Ziyech here that has got a really good record last season and the year before. You got Aubameyang against Fulham. You got Saint Maximin against West Ham away. Salah at home against Leeds, and Song at home against Everton. Kane is in quarantine right now. He should be fine. He should be fit and ready. But for now, I've got Song in my team. And we need to make these adjustments. You know, if a player that is in quarantine, that's going to delay that player to actually play a football match. So we need to be aware with these situations. So really strong team here, really strong midfield, and I know a lot of people will be doing this. They'll probably remove one of the midfielders, bring in Greenwood. So let's just do that. So there we go, Greenwood, because he is the cheapest of the Manchester United players. And of course, we're going to watch out for the transfer window, because if Manchester United buys a player in those wings positions, then, you know, what's going to happen with Greenwood? Is he going to be on the bench? Is he going to keep starting? We do not know, right? So for now, let's just say he's in my team, right? I've got 0.5. Let's just say I need, you know, we got to be looking at upgrading his defenders, because I don't want to go with 4 million defenders here. There might be other ones that actually might be good. So let's just add a couple of few, and I can actually downgrade Matt Doherty here. And I got 1.5, and there we go. Just to give you guys a little bit of an example of what people might do, or, you know, what are the other options. And there we go, right? And looking at this formation, I actually don't like the 4-4-2 formation. I don't know what it is, I just don't like it. So I'm actually gonna switch back. I'm not liking this team. I don't know what it is. You gotta like the team, right? You gotta like what you're looking at. Maybe I could go for a Mason Mount. That is 7 million. I think that's a bargain. And if Chelsea is performing really well, then he could be an option that actually might give us some returns, being that price. And there we go, right? For game week 1. So, you know, a couple of adjustments there for you guys to see with different kind of options. And then up front, we've got Mitrovic and Werner. As you can see, Mitrovic is 6 million, 30% owned. And I can understand why, because of these fixtures. After Arsenal's game, they got Leeds United and Aston Villa at home. Good fixtures. And after that, they got a really good run-up to actually score. I'm not saying win the games, but being at this price, he probably might be the best cheap option, like at that price tag, to actually bring some good returns. And of course, we've got Werner here that scored over 28 goals last season, which is incredible. So that is pretty much my team. Now, let's just go back. Let's just go back to... where is he? There we go. Selected by... Let's just bring the team back. Now, as you can see, I've got Aubameyang, right? I've got Salah, Song, Werner. These are expensive players. But the reason that I got them in my team is because when I remove them, I want to be able to get a player that I actually want. Because I want a Manchester United player in game week 2. I want a Manchester City player in game week 3. I want at least one of them. So I can remove Ziyech here, and I can get Greenwood if I wanted to. As you can see, I've got 80 million in the bank. Or I can keep him, remove Song, and bring in Greenwood. You know, there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different ways to bring in the players that I actually want in my team for the long term. There we go, Greenwood, right? I got 1.5. 1.5 is a lot of money to kind of get another player. Maybe I want to double up on Manchester United players. Then I can remove Hakim here and bring in Rashford. That is 9.5. Now let's just add that just for... just to see the options here, and there we go. And I got 0 million. Okay, I want to bring in Sterling. That's not a problem. We got Kevin De Bruyne up there. Where is Sterling? It's actually quite down here. It's interesting. And there we go. I got 0.5. So this is what I'm talking about, is to give me options to kind of work with. So with one move, I'll be able to get a player that I actually want. So yeah, that's the kind of the goal. I could save a 0.5 for want to go for Rashford. I can do something like this. Let's just say that I go back and get Greenwood, right? And then, you know, Werner's just not doing well. It's not doing well at all. Okay, that is not a problem. I can go and bring Martial, that is 1 million. Then I need to look at, okay, Aubameyang. Cool, let's remove him. Obviously, I'm not going to do this in one game week, but what I'm trying to say is there are options, right? And of course, there are going to be price rises, but I still want to have options, chances to actually get the players that I want, you know? And then there we go. This is what I'm talking about. I know that there will be price rises, right? I understand. I definitely understand that. But if I'm quick enough, I might be able to get the players that I want. And I'm not saying that I will get Fernandes in Game Week 4. I'm just showing you guys what different like combinations are and what I can do to get the player that I want. So yeah, that was my team. And let me just quickly go through the comparison tool in Fantasy Football Hub. So if you do want to become a member, there'll be a link in the description below. And as you can see, right, let's just, you know what, let's just do this. Let's go all the way to Game Week 1 and let's do appearance, and there we go, right? As you can see, yes, Trent has got more points, right? 210, and as you can see for Robertson, 181. That's not bad. That is not bad, right? And yes, there is a lot of stats on Trent, and this is why a lot of people wants to go for Trent. I mean, look how many crosses he's done compared to Robertson, right? Robertson done 210, but Trent has done 382 crosses. That is incredible. So, and the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is, let's just say Game Week 30, you can see that the points are pretty similar. I mean, the points are, but the stats are pretty similar. 44 points each. Trent with 2, Robertson with 1. Trent with 1 assist, Robertson with 5 assists. Robertson actually looked better towards the end of the season, and he could be the one. And you can see all of these stats are more than Trent. So I don't think Robertson is a bad option. If Trent has an injury, if he doesn't play in Game Week 1 or something, you know, if there's a little bit of delay, then Robertson is not a bad shout. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. I'm sorry if this video was longer than usual, but I wanted to give you guys as much as information as possible. I don't really like to do a really short video. I like to go in and talk about every single possibility. It's just the way I am, just to get everything out, you know. And yeah, this is a fantastic template, guys, to kind of work with and make your own. Look at it and see what you can do to kind of adjust and to kind of like make it a little bit different. You will still gain good rank with this, and then later on what you will do, you start to, it will basically depend on what kind of transfer you do later on. Okay, anyways, guys, hopefully that you guys like this. Subscribe if you're new, guys. Subscribe and press that bell button for notifications. Let's see if we can get up to about 200 likes, guys, because it definitely helps my channel a lot. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.